Hi, this is Joe Sullivan, sports editor of the Boston Globe, sitting in for Kevin Paul DuPont, and this is Globe 10.0. With me is Globe columnist Dan Shaughnessy. Dan, the Red Sox got absolutely massacred at Fenway Park on Wednesday night, and now they've lost 5 of 6, and their starting pitching that was so great in April now not looking so great. And who's the closer? They don't have a closer, so is this the Red Sox falling back to earth after that tremendous April?
They were 20-8. They weren't going to play 700 baseball. Nobody does that. You know, they beat the bad teams. They took advantage of the schedule, but they also went through the division once and had good series against them. So it's not like they've only beaten the bad teams. But 20-8 is not realistic for anybody. They've come back to earth a little bit. They still have one of the best records in baseball. You're going to lose 5 out of 6. Texas is really good. They hit good pitching there. Coming home, the thing that surprises me here is I didn't think the Twins were this good, or that the Twins could hit like that. That was amazing last night. So even when you're having a bad night, Sox overall offensively have shut down a little bit in this stretch. It could be a 6-game losing streak. I mean, they did a good job coming back in the one that they got here.
That's right.
But I wouldn't read too much into this, as I wouldn't read too much into 28. The takeaway here is they're competitive. They're way better than last year. They look like they should be in it into July and August. You take that. That's good enough. Don't get too wrapped up in the badness of the last 6 games, just as you don't get too wrapped up in how great they were 20-8.
Listen to that even-handedness from Dan Shaughnessy, folks. So how good are they, Dan? Let's project it over a whole season.
You know, one thing is they're not that deep. I mean, a lot of teams are not, but when you start to lose, you know, the Middlebrooks thing, he wasn't hitting, he gets hurt, you don't have any depth there. You got Siriaco at third base.
He gets 2 errors in one game.
The bullpen looked like it was so deep, but as soon as your starting pitching starts to flounder and you got to bring guys in earlier, everything, and then of course 2 closers getting hurt in 2 days, and the hand-to-hand thing could be bad. So they have to sort it out, but they're in a mix of a lot of teams. They're in it. That's all you can ask.
Well, hey, look, don't get too sad about this. The Sox are better than last year. That's the main point.
Right.